am so unbelievably tired of self-improvement content that makes you hate the current version of yourself. It is absolutely okay to hate the decisions that you've made for yourself, but anyone telling you that you have to hate yourself into self-improvement is lying to you. It's actually quite the opposite. So let me give you 3 ways to improve your life that will not make you hate the current version of yourself. Tip number 1, make sure that you have a routine. A morning routine and a night routine. And when I'm saying morning and night routine, I'm not telling you to create this crazy morning or night routine where you have like a 50-step skincare routine and you take a 30-hour shower and you scrub every part of your body and you shave and you moisturize after and you let the lotion soak it. No. I'm just saying, wake up every single morning with the intention to brush your teeth, wash your face, do some skincare, do your hair, put on some makeup, put on a nice outfit, get ready in the morning. And before you go to bed, get unready. When I was younger, I don't even know if I washed my face in the morning or at night. I would wash my face in the shower, which is fine, but I would only wash my face in the shower after a workout. So that doesn't really count. I'm telling you to intentionally do things that you know are going to make you feel confident. Yes, you're going to feel better. After putting on a nice outfit, you're going to feel more confident. You're going to feel like a better version of yourself. Don't just leave the house in pajamas every day. I was the queen of PJs every single day in high school. Every single day of my life, I wore PJs to high school. Yep, that was me. Sweatpants, sweatshirt, every single day. And I honestly, I really didn't care what people thought about me. That's kind of why I did it, to prove something to myself or them. I don't know. I just didn't feel like getting ready. I was like, there's no one here that I want to impress. But I forgot that I need to impress myself. I need to feel confident in myself every single day. So getting ready and putting on a nice outfit is just going to make you feel better about yourself, make you feel like you can truly take on the day. And guess what? That is an act of self-love. Doing something that makes you confident is inherently an act of self-love. So when you think to yourself in the morning, oh, I have to wash my face, oh, I have to do my hair, oh, I have to put on my outfit, oh, so hard. Just remember that even though these things are hard, it doesn't mean that it's an act of self-hatred. It doesn't have to be this thing that you hate. You can think of it as an act of self-love, because discipline, my friends, is an act of self-love. It is not an act of self-hatred. Step number 2 is to write out your goals. Don't think about your goals. Don't daydream your goals. Write them out and then do the other things after, because those things are great too. But if you're not writing out your goals, it's not good. You gotta write them down, and no one likes to write things down anymore. But when you write out your goals, I think you're 40% more likely to achieve them. Something like that. Like physically writing them down on a pen and paper. I mean, I guess you can do it on your laptop, but I'm so old school. I love to write things down. Writing things down helps me remember them better. It helps me just feel the physical vibe of the thing I'm writing down. I can't explain it. It just feels so much better to me than typing things out. So at least write down the goals that are really important to you. And what we're not gonna do is write down our goal and then put it in a drawer or put our coffee on top of it and use it as a coaster and hide it in the closet and never look at it again. I'm telling you to write out your goals and put them somewhere where you can see them. Can you see my goals over here? That's my vision board. She's looking beautiful. I got goals everywhere. I got notebooks filled with goals from when I was in middle school. I kept all of them so I can keep track of what I've accomplished throughout my life, the person that I've become. I have everything physical, everything written down. I love that. I love being able to look back at it. So don't just write it down and throw it away. Write it down, study that goal, look at it, create a plan for that goal. And here are 3 things that your plan should have. Your plan should have a why. Why do I want to accomplish that goal? I don't know, I just want to. If you just want to, maybe that's not the goal that you want to be having. You need to think of a goal that when you think of it, you're like, ugh, I need to accomplish this goal because it's going to make my life better. It's going to make the world better. It's going to give me purpose. It's going to just make me feel like I did something. So what's your why? Why do you want to do it? Who are you going to help? How are you going to do it? I don't know. I mean, at some point, maybe an opportunity will come into my hands. No. Think of your how. And honestly, when it comes to accomplishing goals, your how is probably not going to be the same how that actually happens, right? We always think like, this is how I'm going to accomplish it. But at the end of the day, maybe that opportunity does just fall into your hands, but it's not true luck. You see, when people talk about luck, in my opinion, luck is when you continue to work so hard that opportunity just falls into your hands. That's what it looks like to everyone else. But in reality, you've been working hard to lead up to this point where the opportunity finally happens. The door opens and you're ready. Because if that opportunity flew into your hands and you had not been consistently doing the work, poof, it's just going to float away because you're not going to know what to do with it, right? Another great reason that writing out your goals is important, it just really gets you excited about life. It makes you remember that there are things to look forward to. If you live life without purpose and without goals and without new things to accomplish, it really can get boring, right? Like, you just start to feel like you're floating around and but it's really important to have goals. It's important to feel like you have a purpose and things that you're working towards. And every time you accomplish something, it feels exciting, it feels good, and it really just ups your confidence. And like I said before, the things that up our confidence are acts of self-love, not acts of self-hate. So let's say it again. When I'm working towards my goals, and it feels like, oh, I'm working so hard. Oh, nothing is happening. Nothing is working. Nothing I do is giving me any results. Working towards your goals, being consistent is an act of self-love. So yes, it's tiring. Yes, it can suck sometimes when you're working so hard but things aren't happening. But at the end of the day, that's not a bad thing. The things that are meant for you will come. Doors will open. There is no way that you can work so hard consistently for something for your entire life and nothing ever comes out of it. Like, I personally don't believe that's possible. I think you can accomplish anything. And I think being consistent is an act of self-love because if you are consistent, you believe in yourself enough to say, I think that I can do this. So I'm going to make sure that I do everything in my power to get this done and to accomplish this goal. And that can be with big goals or little goals. It is an act of self-love. Tip number 3 is to do something that makes you happy every day. And you're looking at me and you're thinking that is so selfish. She's telling me to do things that make me happy. Boo, I'm looking to improve myself. I'm looking to become a better person. But hold on, let me remind you, happy people are nicer people. Happy people are not flipping people off on the freeway. Happy people are not cussing at the person who is your waiter at a restaurant because they forgot to put a lemon in their water. Happy people are empathetic. They are nicer. They are kinder. They are just better people. And it's not selfish because at the end of the day, you're making the world a better place by being happy anyway. Right? Yes, right, correct. You're making the world better, so do that thing, even if it feels selfish in the morning to set those boundaries, or do the thing that makes you happy when you have so many other things to do. Just take 5 minutes out of your day. Even if it feels selfish, it's not. You're making the world better, so you might as well, right? You might as well try. At least try. Give yourself 5 minutes a day. Journal, meditate. I don't know. There's something that makes you happy, and if you don't know what it is, because a lot of people say they don't know what it is. If you don't know what it is, you got to get out there and find it. Because if you can't think of even one thing that makes you happy, if you can't think of one thing, what are you doing? What are you doing? In the nicest way possible, what are you doing? You deserve to live a happy life, and you have to understand that life isn't just about work and responsibilities and just all of the things that take up so much time in our lives. Life is also about joy. And at the end of the day, if you're a happier person, you're going to bring more joy to others. You're going to make the world a better place. So what are you doing? If you can't even think of one thing that makes you happy, what are you doing? And if you're that person who can't think of one thing that makes you happy, I want you to think back to your childhood, think of all the things that used to make you happy, and start incorporating them into your day-to-day life. Even if it's just stopping for an ice cream on Fridays after work. My gosh, it can make the hugest difference in your life. I'm being so for real with you right now. I'm being so bombastically for real with you right now. Even getting an ice cream on Fridays after work, oh my gosh, it's going to make a huge difference. It's just going to make you feel happy. And you're going to feel like that confidence of, I can make myself feel good. Do you know how empowering that feels? It feels really, really good. So do that thing. And if you don't know what that thing is, go get ice cream Friday. Just try it and just see. It's not going to change your life like immediately, but it's going to just make you feel a little bit better, right? I just told you to get ice cream. And if you are going to click off of this video and say you are telling me to get ice cream, you just told me to do all these other things, like what horrible, random advice. Well, let me just tell you one last thing. Self-improvement does not always have to mean looking for every single thing wrong with you and fixing every little thing. It doesn't have to mean that. It can also mean just looking for ways to feel more grounded as a human being, looking for ways to feel happier, looking for ways to just feel better. And the more good you feel, the more energy you're going to have to accomplish everything in your life that you want to. My last tip for you, my bonus tip, is to remember every little thing you do to improve yourself is an act of self-love. Working out, eating healthy, cooking your meals. These are all good things. So before you complain about them, just remember that at the end of the day, you're doing this for yourself to better your life. And that is an act of self-love. Be excited about the chance to make your life better. You don't have to hate yourself into losing weight or eating healthy or accomplishing things. It doesn't have to be like a shit thing to do. It can be fun and exciting and an act of self-love. Just remember that. At the end of the day, you should love yourself enough to change when needed. If there's something in your life you think you have to change, just take those little steps every single day and change. And I made it sound so easy. Take those little steps every day to change. Like, I know it's not easy, but nothing in life that is good is easy. Nothing should be easy. Because let me tell you, if everything was easy, when you accomplish a goal, you'd just be like, eh. But since things are tough and accomplishing goals are tough and sometimes you have to work for 6 years to accomplish a goal, once you do that thing, you're going to feel so amazing. You're going to feel so confident. You're going to feel like you could do anything after that. So I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be easy, but it's always worth it. And even if you don't get there when you want to or as fast as you want to, even if you fall off a few times, let me just tell you that the act of working towards things that can potentially make your life better, the act is much more than what 99% of people in this world are doing. The act is the accomplishment. The journey is the accomplishment. If you don't start the journey, you already have failed. If you don't stay consistent, it's never gonna get done. It's impossible to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish and improve your life without starting and without being consistent. So do the thing and work towards the thing, and then you will accomplish the thing. You are so capable. You are so able. You can do it. And don't hate yourself into doing it. Hate the decisions, sure, but don't ever hate yourself into accomplishing anything. Self-love is important. No one says that it is, but it is the most important thing when it comes to accomplishing your goals. The most important thing when it comes to improving your life. So do something that makes you happy today. Get started and don't quit. My name is Mads. I never introduced myself. Oops, sorry. Comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I hope that this helped you. And if it helped you, I hope that you can share it with someone who you think needs it. But yeah, thanks for hanging with me.